I was, I guess, waiting for you to have your whole crew in here. All right. Since we do have a bit of a tight schedule this morning, I'd like to welcome the Party for Progress here this morning. You guys are the first ones on this Postulation Day. I'll welcome the party leader. You're also the party rep. I don't know if your deputy rep would like to join you. Yeah, just you. All right. Then then you can go ahead and hand over your list, and after which we'll give you a minute to say a few words. Thank you. We'll peruse it briefly while you take a moment. You can go ahead. Yeah.
Good morning, members of the Central Voting Bureau, to my fellow PFP candidates, to those family, friends, and supporters gathered here in the Tribune, and those listening online. 4 years has passed in what feels like the blink of an eye. It is a timeline that has been celebrated by those in the thin majority, but lamented by many in the public. We've suffered through a lot together, Sir Martin, you and PFP. We suffered through a global pandemic where we were the only faction to try and cut the salaries of members of parliament and ministers in solidarity with the economic hell that we knew was coming and that many of you are still experiencing. Others didn't have that same care for you and voted us down. Remember that on January 11th. We've suffered through a government that is allergic to the words responsibility and accountability, that has failed to put in place the policies required by law to make sure your money is protected before they spend it. And when PFP tried to hold them accountable, which is our job as your representatives, they said, nah, and voted us down. Remember that on January 11th. We've suffered through high rates of absenteeism from Rescue Ranger Coalition members who travel the world on your dime, have nothing to show for it, and then have the gall, the audacity to ask you for your vote again. Remember that on January 11th. We've been in the dark with you, literally and figuratively, as the first faction to bring a minister to account for the situation at GEBE on your behalf, and receiving confusion as our answer, if we got answers at all. Remember that on January 11th. But most importantly, Sir Martin, remember what happens when you do not exercise your democratic right to select your representatives. I know you are exhausted. I too am tired. But that does not mean we can rest. Because the people that have brought us here, whether they've been here for 30 years or 5 years, are happy that you are tired. It means you can't pay attention and you don't have energy to fight. But we have energy for us all. So you must play your part in this too. To our young people, remember that ice cream melts, songs goes out of style, the fete will finish, and all the rags and flags will fade. What will be left for you when that happens? To our educators, remember that when the coupons and discount cards run out, you're still left with absolutely no action in our education system for a full 4 years, a mandate they asked for. To our industry leaders, remember that instead of moving forward with an economic recovery plan, a sound one, you were stuck with a high profit tax because not taking a decision was better than agreeing to a plan that brought no personal glory. And to all the people of St. Martin, I leave you with this. We all make choices in life, but in the end, our choices make us. On January 11th, choose the gold standard, choose progress, choose PFP, and see what that choice can make Simatin. Thank you.
Thank you, MP Gums. We've noted that you submitted a list for 10 candidates. We will, of course, peruse the list the law requires on Monday the 27th, so you'll hear from us on the 28th by law, and we'll let you know if there are any defaults in your list, and then you're given a period of 3 days to cure that, which would be December 1st. So we have here your proof of submission. Congratulations, and you can come pick it up.